And before we get started, let's make sure that we click that subscribe button and make sure that you click the bell to make sure you get all the notifications for the videos I drop.
You thinking Hyperion for rank 5 Geo? Man, look, I'm gonna show y'all who I got here in a minute, man. Once we get through we got through this one, okay. I'm gonna go out of arena real quick. Once we get through this, I'm gonna show you who I got that's up next. In fact, I don't even have to go out. We'll look at the next set of champs. Man. So let's take a look at the next set of champs here. So if you look pretty much from this row down, only person out of my rank 4s I don't have a blue up arrow for is that blade right there. Yo everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope y'all appreciate the little work I did. So I was in game and someone in my alliance showed me this. And so then I was like, oh no, Kabam is messing with me, right? Because it's time for me to rank 5 my next champ. So if you haven't figured out, it's another rank up episode. Quite a few more people in the contentions this time. Also one champ that I really thought about rank 5ing just because of the champs I have left. This particular champ would be the best prestige bump. Once I got the signature level up to a decent amount, and that is this gentleman here, and that is Blade. Fortunately, my dilemma, although this would be perfect, would be I don't have enough T4. Now I could go out and I could go through and I could pop all the crystals I have. Let's see, let's get past all that. I have, well, obviously I have those, but that's not gonna help me out. I have 830 T4 class catalyst fragments, which most likely I'm not gonna get maybe 1 or 2 formed out of that, so that's not gonna be enough. But then I could go down to right here. I have 43 tier 4 class catalyst crystals, but my dilemma then boils down to this. And I'm just gonna filter that out to the T4s, where I already have a tech and overflow. I already have basics and overflow, which I won't get basics from that, but I'm 2 away from maxing out on cosmic, which I just spun. I had cosmic and mystic and overflow, and so I went on ahead and I spent them out hoping to get skill and didn't. One of them was a tech, another one I think was another mystic. So as you can see, I have mystic maxed out, science maxed out, cosmic almost maxed out, mutant maxed out, tech maxed out, and then I have 1 tech and overflow. So I was like, that's not gonna get it done either. So I was like, man, hold on, what am I gonna do? So I didn't want to do that. So it went back to, all right, well, it boils down to not going to be able to rank 5 my blade, right? So then it comes down to the usual suspects, but we got it. Like I said, we got a few new ones to talk about. So we have MORNINGSTAR. MORNINGSTAR is ready to go. She is a SIG, I believe 70 or 75. Yeah, 70. So she can be in the running. Things that are great about her: she's bleed immune. She causes bleed. She has a persistent charge. She can do power gain. She can copy other people's debuffs. Things like that. So the thing is, I don't really get a lot of use out of her. The same use I would get out of her, I get out of my Omega Red, and he is also poison immune. I know some people used MORNINGSTAR in Act 6 on the Biohazard Crossbones. I use my Omega Red. Just made more sense for me there. So, and I really only use her a lot more on defense than anything else. I don't really use her in attack unless it's, you know, dungeons, which if y'all see me live stream dungeons with her, that's where it's at. The next champ is Ghost. So I just recently used a tech awakening gem on her. and then dumped 86 stones into her. And then not long after, I duped her from a 5-star crystal, which I wasn't upset about having more sig levels on somebody first time dupe. Wasn't too mad about that. Things that are great about Ghost, when she phases, she can get rid of debuffs. She can gain power while in phase mode with miss hits. With the right synergy team, with Wasp, she can have unblockable specials. Ant-Man increases her attack by 15%. Yellow Jacket gives like 6% attack to all teammates, and then you got Hood that lets her not take any damage while phasing. So those things right there are the positives. The negative is her playstyle. Her playstyle is really, really different from what I'm used to. I could easily take her up. As you can see there, she's ready to go. And so that could be a possibility. I've been using her in Variant 3, working on that completion. I should probably wait to do my rank up until after I complete Variant 3 100% to see what the 4 to 5 gem I get is, because I feel whoever I take up, that's this gem I'm going to end up getting. I'm going to be like, well, I'll just have to hold it for somebody else. But I think it's time for me to go ahead and rank 5 somebody else right now. So I'm going to go ahead and move forward from there. This guy's been on the table several times. He's been up on the list. He is Sig 83. I've duped him once. Once since the last time I talked about rank 5 in him. It was pretty much, I was like, I didn't need him duped. So, which I didn't. I didn't need him. I didn't need another Sig level on him right away. But I mean, I'd rather naturally do it than to, have those 6 stones pumped into him. I did pump a few 6 stones in him just to kind of see what a Sig level would do, and it really didn't do much, so I stopped. I only put 20 Sig levels into him. So as you can see, I've awakened him a few times. Got Furies with his heavies. He's got Incinerate. He can stun with his special 2. I believe he has a little bit of stun with his special 1. He has Armor Break with his special 2. He's got the Power Gain. He's Poison Immune. I mean, there's a lot of great things about Hyperion. I think he's still very viable for this meta of the game, even though he was one of the very first big-time champs to come out back, I think, when the game first really started rolling out in the first few months it was out. I can't remember when they added Hyperion. I joined the game probably about a year after it started, so I think he might have been already in the game by the time I started. So, but he's always been on the list. Another one that's always been on the list. The next champ would be Venom. Venom has been my guy since this update. This update has made him very, very, very useful in the game. Even in the current meta, I think he still brings a lot to the table. He's got the Kelatar mutation buff. It's great for Spider-Verse champs that stops that evade. He does help once he gets under, when the health of the opponent gets under 18%. He has a True Strike that's added, as well as a unblockable special 1 and special 2. So he gets Furies, he gets armor up, so he's great against like Warlock and Havoc. Those champs right there, it's a secret guy for that. So he's good for those kind of fights. If you find him on a path that you don't want to have to deal with those champs on, he's really great for those paths. The only thing that kind of really, I mean, I guess if they gave him an immunity, then they probably would make him too OP, so that's probably why they didn't make him like poison immune, as most cosmic champs are. He is level 75, 675, which his sig level doesn't scale very well either. So I did try a couple 6 stones on him as well. Nonetheless, I stopped once I realized it didn't scale very well. I was like, he's okay where he's at. And he's been in the running for the last 3 times to go up to rank 5, just because I think he is that good. It's just unfortunate I've had people that I felt were better at that time for me to take to rank 5. This could be his time, though. This could be his time. All right, and then last but not least, one of my more recent adds to the roster would be Thing. Thing is only awakened in 1 6 stone. I know it's like, "No, Ghost, why did you do that?" Like, I awakened him because I was tired. I got tired of looking at him not awakened, and I had a gym, and I was kind of waiting on Void. But then I realized I have Cap America Infinity War rank 5, and with a tech champ, he pretty much does what Void does. And then I realized he does other things that Void doesn't do better, or he does things that Void doesn't do at all. So he's actually a better champ. And so I went on ahead and used the Awakening Gem on Thing. I know Human Torch is out there. I know there's some other tech champs coming out, such as Mr. Fantastic, that may be better. But as I work on getting his 6 stones pumped into him, and I will start working on him once I get Captain America to at least SIG 180. He's at 173 at the moment, so I'll pump my last 7 6 stones into him, my science ones, and get him going, and then we'll kind of go from there. He has the rock stacks. He gains furies. He puts weakness on people. He has the ability to stun with the specials. He has a protection mode from when he uses his heavy or uses a special attack. He goes unstoppable. I think I said that already. But he has the ability to go unstoppable and unblockable when using up the rock stacks. He's a very tough defender. He's a very good offensive champ, which should make him, and he is a extra large champ. So again, for variant 2, which I need to get done here after I finish variant 3, I need another option that would help me out with variant 2, and I think he'd be a great option at rank 5 to do that. So those are my choices. There's that. That's what I have. So I think I need to think about this just a little bit longer before I make my final decision. I think I know where I'm going to lay, but catch me here in just a minute. All right, y'all. So back. I think I got it. I think I know who I'm going to go with. Out of the, let's see, we got six champs, 7 that could have win if I had the right class of champs. Still, it would be a no-brainer if I had my skill T4, but since I don't have my T4, I had to think about this for a little bit, and I kind of made a decision that I think with completions of variant 2 coming, it is very important. And I got a sub while I was recording, so that's awesome. Thank you, Chris Brown, for subbing. I probably should turn those alerts off when I'm recording, but anyway, I think it is very important that I go ahead and boom, I'm going to go ahead and take up Thing. I know you're probably thinking like, Ghost, wait a minute, what are you doing? You only got him at SIG 2. I do only have him at SIG 2, and I look forward to getting him up even more here in the near future, getting him to as high SIG as I possibly can, as fast as I can. It was not even this year that I think I ranked 5. Earlier this year that I ranked 5 Cap Infinity War. I think I didn't have, I had some SIG stones already saved up for him, but he's almost at SIG 200. It won't be long before I get him to SIG 180, where then I will stop putting crystals into him or SIG stones into him, and I'll wait for a natural dupe for the SIG 200 on that champ, and I can start focusing on Thing here. All right, y'all. So I think before I change my mind one more time, this is the way I'm going to go. Let's go ahead and hit that button. All right, it's official. I can't do nothing else about it. Boom. Rank 5, level 65, rank 5 Thing. I know everybody like, oh, go do some gameplay with him. No. Guys, catch me on my streams. I do some gameplay with him. You know what? Let's take him in somewhere real quick. And see what we can get out of it. All right, let's take it into some Winter Soldier here. See how it rolls out. If you guys heard this before, it's because the video froze up on me again. I don't know what's going on with my PC system. I think it's overheating. I think the desk I may have it on may be causing too much heat underneath it, but I don't feel it, so I don't know where it's coming from. Anyway, let's get the gameplay rolling. Looks like the Incinerate just killed them all for me. So there it is. There's my rank 5 thing. Brand new to the champion list of my rank 5s. Alright guys, well let me know what you think. Did you guys think that I made a good decision with Thang? Did you guys think I should have chose one of my other champs? What were your reasons why you thought that? If you recently ranked 5 somebody, let me know who you ranked 5 and why you did it. Or was it prestige? Was it, a chance at a better attacker, a better defender? Let me know in the comments below. Share this out, y'all. Make sure you guys hit the like button. We're on the road to 500 subscribers and getting ready to do another Path to LOL here at the end of the month live. So catch up with me then. Until next time, y'all, thanks for watching the video. I appreciate you. Peace.